Yeah, you already know who it is. You already know.
We are fucking massive.
Yes. Pieces in the building. How do you mean? Let's run two things. Still, Peach gets ill. Teething. Hold on. I'm teething some Wi-Fi thing here still. And it's working. I ain't playing with you. It's working. But yo, I just gotta do two things and then I'm set. And then I'm set. East London. How you mean? How you mean? So, today we play Frankfurt. Frankfurter. Yo, that that bugging me right off. Less than a minute. First attack, they go in. And it was like the way it all mapped out, I knew they were gonna score. I knew they were gonna score. Like you could see it. Who's that boy's name? Kadiva? The Asian boy. Because I don't know if he's like Mandarin, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, like he's Asian or some descent. You know what I mean? And it's like he caused us trouble today. He looks tricky on the ball. He looks mad tricky on the ball. Real talk. Like, yeah. He he's somebody I wouldn't mind at West Ham to tell you the truth. But we got Ben Rama. We got Ben Rama, dog. Like when Ben Rama came on, I thought Ben Rama was class. I thought Ben Rama put two things down, dog. What a pass from Ben Rama to Bowen. Like that was this close away from being like duplicate version of Andy Carroll's bicycle kick, dog. It would have hit the post, but with a ball by Ben Rama. Like, you got people saying, "Oh, Ben Rama, get that number 22 out of our club." No, 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 no. Listen, I didn't have a fever today, dog. So I was able to like watch Ben Rama just from like how I wanted to watch Ben Rama. And I thought Ben Rama represented real talk. Represent. I thought he represented, man. And he came this close to scoring a worldie. So it's like he scores that worldie. Bowen pulls off the which was that away too. Like Ben Rama's hit the woodwork. Owens hit the woodwork, but it was like that close, dog. On another day, different day, those things are going in. I was impressed with Thomas Suchek. I was really impressed with Fornals. I was really impressed with Fornals tracking back and, just slide tackling two things out of Mother Duckers on the pitch there, dog. Like I thought Fornals held it down. I thought Lanzini, like Mr. Happy Hammerette, like I thought he held two things down, dog. Real talk. It's funny because as I'm talking about this, I swear to you, I'm not even lying. So many bugs out, but that's how you know spring, summer's coming. But like, it's funny. I'm opposite this barber, and the barber I'm opposite, they're showing the game right now. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it, man. They're showing the match right now. It's only halftime. Like Rangers lost 1-0, and that was it. That was at Ibrox, wasn't it? And then we lost 2-1. Should have been 2-2 or 3-2. We had the chances, especially that one chance when Michael Antonio got the ball and he laid it off. All he had to do was like just like put his rockets on and like start running towards goal, but he didn't. And he took like 2, 3, 4 players out of the game just for that one touch he made. And it kind of all went just back to passing sideways and that could have been a glorious opportunity. What I am impressed with about West Ham though is and it sounds funny because I know we're a forward going team, yeah. Like I know, we go forward and we appreciate when they go forward, like the players there, and we appreciate it also when they leave 110% on the pitch, which they did. But it's like I've been impressed with their back passing, like their diagonal back passing. Because it frees up players. And they're one touch football today, like 1, 2 touch football. I thought was phenomenal. Like when Ben Rama got that ball, he trapped it and then put it in. And like Bowen, that would have been goal of Europa if Bowen converted that. That would have been goal of Europa. Real things, man. But I was like so vexed after like the first goal under a minute. I started yelling at the TV. Even my father's like, "Yo, pipe down, pipe down." I'm like, "No, this is bull. Loney, minestrone. Like, this is what we want to do to them." They obviously did their homework because they got in and around us like in no time. And that shell shocked us for like the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was for an out tackle on the 30-minute mark that I was like, whoa, good man. Like the one pundit, because I was watching it on BT Sport 1, as I'm sure everybody was, if you weren't at the game, and big up everybody that was at the game. But it's like I was listening to her and she's like, "Oh, Ben Rama was napping." No, sorry, not Ben Rama. Fornals. Fornals was napping when they scored that goal. And I'm like, "Are you serious? Are you serious? Like, it's not even a minute gone into the match. Like, yeah, you could like come out of the blocks like blazing, like Usain Bolt and things, but that didn't go on. It didn't happen. And I thought it took like at least 20 minutes to half an hour to kind of I don't know, get back into the game and kind of shake off that shell shockness. Like, but once we shook that off, we looked like the stronger team. They're a team like Leon, a bunch of jabrones. Ask Charlie Boyd. That's what he says, and I back him 100. And I still fancy his bet, dog. I still fancy his bet. 18-1 at 1,500, 1,500. Yes, please. I'm all about that. I'm all about that, man. Big up Charlie Boy, Frankie Boy, everybody up in the mix still. We got people in the comments still. Do we? No, yes, we do. Hammerhead. What are you saying? Play crap tonight, not clinical enough. Okay, agree that we weren't clinical enough. Agree that we could have, like, taken more chances, but we didn't play crap. Like, we did not play crap. We matched them. And like Frankfurt is similar to Lyon, but they got more punch about them. And I think that's what Ian Dark was saying. And like, why Ian Dark's like commenting with this Lucy Ward girl? I'd rather Dark and McManaman. That's like my favorite pundit pairing, dog. And McManaman gets behind West Ham, dog. He gets behind West Ham. He drops and says two things, man. I like he gets behind us. I got all the time in the world. Kamada, that's the boy's name, Kamada. Yo, I wouldn't mind him at West Ham, but we got Ben Rama, but him and Ben Rama would be dope. Is Ben Rama gonna see like the door open this summer for Moyes to like kick him out? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because I think Ben Rama's he has something to offer. I think Vlasic has something to offer. Like there were people saying, "Oh, why didn't Vlasic start?" Well, Vlasic hasn't really done nothing for us as of yet. I think he will, but I don't think he's done anything for us as of yet. A lot of other people were saying about Ben Johnson. Why Ben Johnson when we got Sufal? But it's like maybe Moyes wanted to have a bit more pace on the right, start Johnson. It was brilliant seeing Zoom back. That was mad. That was mad. That was mad. Because you know he wears the magic hat. And if you kick a cat at him, he'll kick that cat right back. He'll kick it to the left, and then he'll go on and kick it to the right. And when we win Europa League, we'll sing that song all night. Oh, cartoon was magic. He wears a magic hat. And if you kick a cat at him, he'll kick that cat right back. PG version. He'll kick it to the left. He'll kick it to the right. And when we win Europa League, we'll sing this song all night. So I was listening to Joe Cole, and this is like at halftime. Because Joe Cole and Carlton Cole, I thought they were Magic doing their little pundit things today. It was like people that were at the match didn't get to see that, but when they watch the match on replay, you get to see it. And Joe Cole was saying at halftime, like we're only a quarter into like this whole thing, because you know we still had second half to play, we still got second leg to play in Frankfurt, and oh my poor boy Lucas, man, from American Hammer TV, he went down there and he was the 12th man on the pitch as well as like Duke and Happy like Budgie, like yo, all the man them. You get me? Milesy was probably there still. I ain't playing with you. I think it's me and James the Anvil and Bryce. We're the only ones not there out of the people like, we talk to and shit, man, straight up. But yeah, man, it was we're not even like we're not this is halftime. This is halftime. That's what this is. This is halftime. And we're 2-1 down. That's not bad. Rangers are 1-0 down. Same thing. Thank God for the away goal thing. I'm glad that got taken off the press, man. There's so many bugs out, dog. I mean, summer's around the corner, but they're itching me like hell, dog. How do you mean? Um, but yeah, we saw we can match up to them. And fun fact, Frankfurt at home, they don't keep clean sheets at home. They don't keep clean sheets. So we'll be able to get, you know, behind them, like in and around them. So don't count us out, man. We're still in with a shout. It's like going into halftime, 1-0 down. And when have we gone into halftime 1-0 down and come out and been the bigger and better team and got the job done? Just saying. And thank God there's no away goal because that would have been like a goal plus and things. So yeah. But we weren't clinical enough. I appreciate that. I get that. West Ham United 58. What are you saying? That early goal was a kick in the stomach. It was a kick in the teeth. It was a kick in the stomach. It was a kick in the elbow. And it was a kick in the gut. 100%. It thwarted our natural flow. But remember, it's only halftime. Thank you. Equal. We still get to we still get to the final. We will still get to the final. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. West Ham United 58. We will get to the final, and we will win the final. And it's already written in the stars. Like now, our backs up against the wall. When do West Ham play their best football? When their backs against the wall. We really do. We really do. Before our heads go down, drop down, you don't want to know about it. And it's like, yeah. we're just watching the match. You know what I mean? We're spectators on the pitch, but not anymore, dog. We're not spectators on the pitch. We're like we're a different set of things now. Like I if it went 3-1 and if we went 3-1 down and we were close going 3-1 down, but we didn't. I thought Ariola played brilliant. I thought the whole back line played brilliant. It was good to see Zuma back. He does not look like he's at 100% real talk, but you know, his presence alone was enough for me, man. His presence alone, just being in the back four, was enough for me, man. Like big up Zuma, man. And then Johnson did all right, and I think it's the tactical reasons why Johnson started because I think Moyes will start Sufal on the right when we go to Germany. You know what I mean? Okay, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. We're going to Germany to win the Europa League. Okay, Sarah. Well, we won't win it there, but we get close. You know what I mean? So it's like, you could say something like, hey, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. We're going to Germany, then to Sevilla to win the league. You know what I mean? Trust me. Like, we got this. We got this. Don't worry about it. We got this. We got this. Who were we missing that we could have used today? Like I thought Rice played well, Suchek played well, Rice played brilliant actually. There was that one tackle he made on the right side of the pitch, like 70th, 80th minute or something. Magic. I love how the boys are like getting the ball forward. And like those diagonal back passes, the 1-2s, I was well impressed with the 1-2s, man. I was well impressed with the give and goes. Like the give and goes today, I thought were phenomenal. Freshie, what are you saying? Back in the building. Just got back from the game, gutted, but hopefully for next week halftime came at the wrong time as we had them rattled. Yes, we did. Oh, shut up. Go join like Formula One racing. But yeah, we did have them rattled, but we got them rattled down. They're not going to be like looking forward to playing us. Not a chance. They're ninth in the league. And I know that Lucy Ward girl or whatever her name is, she was like, I don't like they're ninth place in the league, but they're not playing like that. Well, how's a ninth place team supposed to play? They're like Leon, but with that a bit more punch. You know what I mean? They're like Leon with a bit more punch, but we can deafen that punch if we get like 2 goals before halftime. It's all even Stevens, isn't it? It's all even Stevens. No, if we get a goal, if we get a goal, if we get a goal, like we could win 1-0, no? And then go into like extra time. Not injury time, but extra time. We could. So like 2 goals, that's us through. You get what I'm saying? Freshie, did either of their goals come close to being offside? One of them. The second one did. But he was onside. Like they put the lines up and everything. And it was like it was close. It was mad close. Like, yeah, it was mad close. But when they put the lines up, his hand was onside. Like it wasn't even on the blue line. But like you could turn the camera angle, which I'm sure they do whenever it's West Ham, and it's like, oh, his hand's on the blue line, offside. No, thank you. No, thank you. But yeah, the second goal was close to being offside, but it wasn't. And then the first goal definitely wasn't offside. Um, there were a few handball situations, like not in the box, but in the final third, never got given. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's deal with the Premier League. Go to Arsenal, do them in, and then get a bit of confidence in us. Then go to Germany, and it seems like it's like you go on road trips. You know how you go on vacay, like holiday and thing, and it's just like you're more in the mood when you're away. You know what I mean? On like vacay or holiday or like whatever road trip things. Like I think that the boys get more up for it. Like when we take plane rides out to like Spain and France and that, I think the boys are more up for it because we're always playing at the London Stadium. You know what I mean? And I think we have a better away record than a home record, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like I still fancy us, man. I still fancy us 100%. Freshie is saying I was in line with him and thought he was. Oh, and thought he was. Oh well, yeah. No, they showed. You know what? I hear you. He might have been like what I was on the line with him and thought he was offside. Yeah, he might have been. It was like just angles that they show it from. You know what I mean? So the angle that they showed us it from, it looked like he was on. But maybe if they moved the camera like just angle to the right or the left or a bit, it would have been offside. I don't know. I don't know, but it's spilt milk, isn't it? Can't cry over it. Like, can't go back in time. Well, you can go back in time, but like, they haven't released that out to the public yet, still, you know. But it's like, no, like, it's spilt milk, water under the bridge things. Like, you can't cry about them things. It's done. It's dealt with. Like, if I had my DeLorean, you know what I mean? And my 1.21 gigawatts and my, what they call flex capacitor, yo, I'd go back in time and like take away their goal and like, yo, put Bowen's chance in, put Ben Rama's chance in. So let's go from the top. Antonio, I would player rating things, yeah? If Raz wants to jump on here, I'm here. Big up Epic. If Raz wants to jump on here for some player rated things, because he's not feeling that well. So big up Raz. He's not feeling too well. So it's fully 100% understandable why you don't want to come on and talk two things, man. But if you can give us like 5 minutes just for some player rated things, I'll wait. I'll wait. Let me know. Let me know, man. I'll wait. I'll wait still. But it's like, just talk a bunch of dribble until then. Well, not dribble, because I got things to say still. Um, the ref missed the handball. Yes, he did. It was down on the left side. I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. Of course he did. Of course he did. I saw that, man. 100% I saw that. Like, these referees, man, like, they, like, I don't know. Some of the calls that they make, it's like they put a club like us in danger just on some of the calls they make. And the whole VAR thing is supposed to help the game progress and like, make it a bit more fair. But I don't even trust them. It's still human, isn't it? Like it's still a human mind making up the decision if it is offside, if it is a handball, if it is this, if it is that. And we can see it all. I just think West Ham's on their top five list of like, you know, we won't give nothing to them because how many times you see the top like four, like they'll get a decision, like let's say how we got a decision, and VAR will be like 5 seconds. They look at it, done, finished. When it's us, they look at it for like 5 minutes, trying to find this is wrong and that is wrong. It might be first called a handball, then all of a sudden it's an offside. It's mad. And they like study it for like 5, 10 minutes just to not allow us to go. It's conspiracy theories against West Ham. I ain't even playing with you. They don't want they don't want anybody new up in the mix, man. Like how Leicester won the league and that. Like they don't want nobody new up in the mix, man. It's mad. It's like they just want their usual four, and because they're probably getting paid for them things. Like, yo, man, when Alex Ferguson was in charge of Manchester United, dog, it's like he had the referees in his back pocket. Honest to goodness, like he had them in his back pocket. They knew if they made the wrong decision, they'd be getting like hair dryer treatment from Sir Alex Ferguson. And it's like, what? You can't get hair dryer treatment for David Moyes? Like David Moyes did his nut a couple of times, dog. A couple of times, dog. Like he thought the second goal was offside too. Freshie, it was Freshie that said that. Yeah, yeah, it was. And yo, I hope Freshie had a good time at the match today. Real things, man. I thought everybody. I hope everybody did. Like everybody that I know that went. And Happy Hammerette's a superstar now, Miss Celebrity, and she deserves it. She was on BT Sport One, dog. Like giving it some of this. I put it in the thumbnail. She's giving it some of this, and it's like singing bubbles and thing. That's our girl. Like that is our girl, moderator of like every West Ham YouTube channel, dog. That is our girl. with her father, and she was giving it that. And like, it was good to see, man. It was good to see. Bring on the second leg, man. Bring on the second leg. We can run this. We can do this. We got this in the bag. And I repeat, man. Like people that say Ben Rama, like they don't want him in our club, or they think he's useless, or da 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 da. I've always said he's championship player at best, but he looked good today though. Like he has it in him. He has it in him, man. You know what I mean? But it's like just want to shake the boy and like, yo, and wake up. Like wake up. Like you got this in you, dog. Like wake up, man. Like you have the ability to do something. Like yeah, Bowen looked good. Fornals looked good. Lanzini, mwah, looked brilliant, man. Looked brilliant. Suchek and Rice, brilliant, man. Even Suchek almost got on the scoring sheet, man, and that was unlucky because he got the ball like right, and it was there, right, and it was just outside the box on the line of the 18-yard box. Still, what up, G? And it's like he came close to just like putting it into the back of the goal. Still, you know. But second leg things, man. Second leg things. I'll be watching that. I know y'all will be watching that still. I think we got this, Doc. I think we got this, man. So, yo, my player ratings, because like, I think Rise is too ill to come on the YouTube thing still, you know. But it's like, my player ratings, Doc, it's like Areola, I'd give him an 8. Like, he let the goal in. He was shell shocked. He had no idea what was going on. And it wasn't even a minute into the match. So like, yo, but I still give him an 8. Like strong 7, like soft 8. You know what I'm saying? Johnson, I give him a 7 or an 8 because he was good going forward. He was good getting back. He had a bit of pace to our team. Dawson, you got to give Dawson like 8 or a 9 always. Zuma, I don't think he's 100% fully fit, but he worked his bollocks out. He went down like 2, 3 times, didn't he? But just for showing up, I'd give him a 7. He's on the right. Cresswell, see, I'd give it. I think I think the whole squad's averaging around the 8, so I'd give him like a 7 or an 8 all day long. Real things, man. Midfield, Suchek and Rice. I give Suchek 8. He was unlucky not to score the goal. Look at these bugs on me, dog. I'm even playing with you. I give Suchek like a 7. Like again, hard 7, soft, like strong 7, soft 8. Rice, I'd give a 9 because I thought he broke play up like what he does, and he did it amazing. You know what I mean? He did it wicked still. He did it wicked still, you know. Rice gets ill, you know. And then Lanzini, I'd give him an 8 just for his tracking back and his going forward and his distribution of the ball. I would give Bowen a 9. I thought Bowen looked dangerous every time he went forward. Real talk. I'd give him a 9 for every time he had the ball and he like went for it. He looked mad. He looked mad, man. Um, on the left, for now, I'd give him like soft 8, strong 8, soft 9. Real talk, man. And then I'd give Antonio a 9 all day. He caused some problems, man. He caused some problems, man. Real talk, man. Anyways, I'll be going on later still. I gotta get out of this bug infested area, dog. I was in the alleyway and it's like bug infested, like rug infested, dog. So yo, man, big up everybody. Thank you for joining me. Freaking bugs, man. I ain't even playing with you. Yo, we got some. What we got tonight? My father's brother's over, from the UK, and like, yo, my father's gonna cook up some chicken wings and some ribs, dog. So yo, we'll run 2 things on that front. You know what I'm saying? But I'll leave y'all with this, and I will see you later, probably tonight, like at around, I'd say, what, like tonight, I'd say probably like 1 o'clock in the morning, your time. You know what I mean? Duke's in the yo West Ham chat. We got irons. Just running those 2 things, dog. Trust me. But always remember this, yeah.
We are fucking massive.
Yeah, I like.
We are fucking massive.